Now MCQ 7 again on residential status. It says who amongst the, but here there are three people involved. Let's understand. Who among the following will qualify as non-resident for the previous year 22-23? Three people are given: Mr. Bob, Mr. Samrat, and Mr. Joseph. Out of these three people, Bob is an Italian dancer. Samrat is born and settled in USA. That means he's citizen of USA. Bob is an Italian dancer, that means citizen of Italy. Joseph is an American scientist, that means again citizen of America. None of them are citizens of India if you observe. Italian person, US citizen, and again US citizen. However, out of these three people, Bob, if you observe, Samrat, he visits India every year, and his parents and grandparents were born in India in 1946, living in Delhi. 1946, that means before partition or before independence, that means undivided India. That means out of these three people, Bob is not, none of them are citizens of India, but out of them, Samrat is at least a PIO, person of Indian origin. None of them are citizens of India, but Samrat is a person of Indian origin. Does it matter? Answer yes, it matters. Then it will be decided whether he falls under that exception number 2, that is category 2 or category 3 of exceptions or not. What are the basic conditions for determining residential status? Two basic conditions, 182 days or more, and second basic condition has got two sub conditions, 60 days or more in the current year and 365 days or more in the preceding 4 previous years. So those who are PIO, sorry, those who are non-Indian citizens, for them basic conditions will remain same. What are the basic conditions? Standard basic conditions will apply. Which standard basic condition will apply to Bob and Joseph? 182 days or more in the current year, or 60 days or more in the current year, plus 365 days or more in the last 4 preceding previous year. But as far as Samrat is concerned, let us understand what is the provision for Samrat. Samrat is person of Indian origin because his parents and grandparents were born in undivided India. His Indian income is 15 lakh 20,000. That means more than 15 lakh. Since Indian income is more than 15 lakh, he would be covered by either category 2 or category 3 of exception. But if you recollect, we had discussed it very clearly in that chapter that out of three categories of exceptions, citizen category 1 is applicable only to citizen of India. Category 3 is also only for citizen of India. It is only category 2 which applies to citizen of India or a person of Indian origin. In order to fall under category 1, 2 or 3, the person should be citizen of India, or for category 2, citizen of India or a person of Indian origin. Now Bob and Joseph, they are neither citizen of India nor are they person of Indian origin. So Bob and Joseph will not be covered by any of the exceptions. Do you agree with me? Are you following this? However, Mr. Samrat may be falling under any of the exception, but at the max, since Mr. Samrat is born and settled in USA, he is citizen of USA. But since he is PIO, he may fall under category 2. If he has to fall under exception, he can fall under exception category 2, being a PIO but non-Indian citizen. Do you follow this? So what are the residential status basic conditions for category 2? For a category 2 person, the two basic conditions provided is Indian income is more than 15 lakh. Indian income here is 15 lakh 20,000. Then he should be in India for 182 days or more. Or he should be in India, second basic condition, he should be in India for 120 days or more in previous year 22-23. Plus he should be present in India for 365 days or more in the preceding 4 previous years. So instead of 60 days, we made it 120 days for the exceptional category. So let's understand whether these people are non-resident or not. So Bob, basic condition, standard basic condition will apply. 182 days, 60 days, 365 days. So Bob is an Italian dancer. He came to visit to India to explore Indian dance on 15 September 22 and he left on 25th December 2022. Okay, so how many days was he present in India? Let's calculate. 15 September 22. That means September month has got 30 days. Out of 30 days, he was not present for first 14 days. That means September 2022 he was present in India for 16 days. September 16 plus October plus November 30 days plus December 25 days. He was present in India for 102 days. I'm writing it down here, 102 days. That means more than 60 days. For the past 4 years, that means Bob is not fulfilling the first basic condition. First basic condition Bob is not fulfilling. But second A he is fulfilling 60 days or more. Second B, let's check out. For the past 4 years, he visited India for dance competition and stayed in India for 120 days each year. Into past 4 years is equal to 480 days. That means Bob is fulfilling second B also. That means Bob is fulfilling second condition. That means Bob is resident. He is resident. Joseph, let's jump to Joseph because for him also basic conditions will apply to be standard basic conditions. Joseph, an American scientist, left India to his home country for fixed employment there. He left India to his home country. That means he was present in India prior to leaving. He stayed in India for study and research in medicines from 1st January 2017. That means financial year 16-17 till 1st July 2022. So in previous year 22-23, how many days he was there in India? He was there in India from 1st April till 1st July 2022. So April 30 days, May 31 days, June 30 days and July 1 day. That means 92 days. He was present in India for 92 days. So Joseph, as far as Joseph is concerned, what is his position? He does not fulfill the first basic condition of 182 days or more, but he fulfills second A of being present in India for 60 days or more. He is in India for 92 days. Last 4 years, that is second B. Let's check out. It says he was in India from 1st January 17 till 1st July 22. That means in previous year 21-22 he was in India entirely 365 days. 2021 entirely in India. 19-20 entirely in India. 18-19 also entirely in India. Since all the 4 years he was present in India, that means he definitely fulfills this condition second B of being in India for 365 days or more. That means Joseph is also resident. Joseph is resident, Bob is resident. Rest left out is Samrat. Let's just work it out for him also. I'm definitely pretty sure that Samrat would be non-resident because somebody has to be non-resident, but still let's check it out because fourth option is none of the three. Since fourth option is none of the three, we will have to check out the residential status of Samrat. Samrat will be resident in India under category 2 if he is present in India for 182 days or more, or is present in India for 120 days or more in the current year plus 365 days in the last 4 preceding previous year. How many days was in India? He was in India for only 100 days is given. That means he does not fulfill the first basic condition, nor does he fulfill second A. Whether second B is fulfilling or not, we don't know. We are not even concerned with that. Second condition is not fulfilling. Therefore, Samrat will be non-resident. So what is the answer? This is also a big question. B. B is the answer. Only Samrat will be non-resident. What is the question? Question is which of the following three will qualify as non-resident? The answer is only Samrat. Let's just check what's Institute's answer. Institute's answer is also B. That is Samrat for question number 7. Question 7B. That's it. With that, this MCQ comes to an end. See you in the next video with MCQ 8.